is to jump on a plane, fly to the other side of the world, to take on a monster like Kamaru Usman, a man that seems almost unbeatable. I mean, Masvidal is the real deal.
Kamaru Usman also deserves credit for accepting a new opponent on less than a week's notice. Now, perhaps Usman thinks this is an easier challenge on paper or in the octagon than his teammate Gilbert Burns would have been. But all the credit has gone to Masvidal, and perhaps some should be reserved for the undisputed UFC welterweight king. The tension of a UFC championship main event, fans or otherwise, and both just calm, collected.
Look at the speed. Masvidal's slick. He's got to be careful with that. That's the problem against a wrestler throwing low kicks. They're going to catch it. They're going to take you down.
I've always had a respect for Masvidal as a competitor.
Masvidal looks very sharp here tonight.
Very, very tough contender.
Oh. That was a good shot. Usman got his attention there.
But that's just what he is. He's just a contender.
Masvidal's very explosive. Usman needs to slow him down. Stomp on the feet, knee the thighs, dig the midsection. This is a smart strategy for Usman. You know, he's chipping away, scoring points. The main thing for Usman is winning this fight.
He doesn't have what it takes to be the champion. And I went out there and I showed that.
Whoa!
Wow.
Big takedown.
Final 10 seconds of this most anticipated UFC 251 main event. Masvidal touches the body.
There it is.
But for much of the fight, Kamaru Usman at his suffocating best.
Tonight belongs to Kamaru Usman, the Nigerian nightmare.
And he will head back to South Florida the way he came as the undisputed UFC welterweight champion.
He did what he needed to do.
After a second victory as reigning champion, the UFC would turn back to Usman's originally scheduled opponent, re-granting Gilbert Burns a welterweight title shot, now booked for UFC 258 in Las Vegas.
Touch the floor, move your feet. A little bit more pace on this round.
I think I'm a way better version right now with my break. We're getting ready to this fight with the long camp. I think it got a lot more weapons, a lot of ways to finish this fight. I'm gonna look way better in my next fight.
Burns continues preparations in South Florida with Henry Hoof, a kickboxing visionary who guided Usman's rise to prominence, until Usman temporarily parted ways last year due to the original matchup with Burns.
Now, the real X factor here is we've seen so many guys that train under Henry Hoof. He really evolves their game. He adds a lot.
The situation is still the same. Still two of my guys that are fighting each other. The only thing that changed, of course, is that I won't be cornering Gilbert for this fight. Most of the people that know me know that I'm not a real game planner, trainer. I train skills. So he will be here every day. I will see him every day. And I'm just training, getting him ready for a fight, whoever he has to fight. This time will be Usman for the belt. Still hard for me to see, but both these guys had better training camps. Kamaru, of course, with Trevor in Denver.
Under such unique circumstances, Kamaru Usman has taken Champ Camp to the Rockies, where a highly regarded mastermind has taken the reins as head coach.
There's a lot of coaches over the years that I've had the pleasure of observing and seeing how they work. I met Trevor Whitman a few years back, and I knew that he would help elevate me to where I wanted to go.
Trevor Whitman has made a career of building promising athletes into UFC champions.
Trevor Whitman is so good with the technical details.
With names like Shane Carwin.
Frank Mir's in big trouble. Oh! Carwin looking for the finish.
Rashad Evans.
The new UFC light heavyweight champion of the world.
Rose Namajunas.
There is a new strawweight queen.
And former interim lightweight king Justin Gaethje, to name a few.
This is the best version of Justin Gaethje that we've ever seen, and by far.
Good, just like that. Keep it. Boom, toe to jab, go, yep.
And although Whitman's methods require individual development over time.
Lower your base, over-exaggerate it. More than you would in a fight, over-exaggerate it, yep. Good, turn hard now.
He embraces this unique opportunity to guide Kamaru Usman.
Good. And lower your base. Good. When I get a new athlete to be able to work with, there's a new fire there. Wonderful. Boom, I love it. That's your pocket right there. That's your range. Outside of my hula hoop, where I hit hard. Boom. I've had Rose and Gaethje for a long period of time. The fire's still there. But we've worked our techniques for a long period of time, so it's into that repetition. So this round is just fundamental. 1, 2, carry your hip behind you, and then quick jab. Yep. Yeah. Boom, hip, go. Ha, good. Turn that. All right there. With Kamaru, it's back to fundamentals, and they're simple fundamentals, because I don't want to change them. When you know you got a shot, that's what I want you to concentrate on. You punch in the hip. Boom, yeah. Boom, ha-ha, love it. He's already a champion. I want to go out there and I just want to adjust positional things. Good, get that right foot a little bit more behind you. Boom, right there. Ha, ha, beautiful. Ha, ha, good. And I look forward to the run with him.